Welcome to the final home match of the North Penn Knights wrestling season. Highlighting today's match is the Senior Recognition Program. Each senior will be announced along with his parents. Hello, I'm Jason Payne, bringing to you the North Penn Television's coverage of Bensalem Owls versus the North Penn Knights. Bensalem beat Penn Ridge 40-15 in their last outing and bring in a 10-3 record here with a strong middle lineup. It's going to make it tough for the 9-2 Knights. But now we're going to watch the Senior Recognition Program.
Architectural engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Brown. Our next senior is co-captain Greg Van Gilder. He's accompanied by his mother Evelyn and his father Roland. Greg has been a 4-year wrestler, a 2-year varsity wrestler. In 1997, he was third in sectionals and a 1997 district qualifier. His future plans include college at Kutztown University, where he will study criminal justice. Ladies and gentlemen, Greg Van Gilder. Our next senior is Matt DeSimbrino. He's a co-captain and he's accompanied by his mother Jean and his father Pete. He's a 4-year varsity wrestler. In 1997 was fourth in sectionals. He's a member of the yearbook staff at North Penn, and his future plans include college at either Williamson, Lycoming, or Bloomsburg. Matt DeSimbrino. Our next senior is co-captain Sammy Akawi. He's accompanied by his mother Odette and his father Wade. Sammy is a 4-year member of the varsity, or 4-year member of the team, and a 3-year varsity member. 1997, he was third at sectionals, and 1996, he was fourth. And in 1997, a district qualifier. He's a member of the North Penn Homecoming Court, and he will study engineering at Widener or Villanova University. Sammy Akawi. And our last senior is co-captain Gary Leatherman. He's accompanied by his mother Joanne and his father Gary. Gary is a 4-year varsity wrestler. In 1997, he was a sectional champ. In 96, took second, and in 95, took third. In 97, he was second in districts and third in 1996. At regionals last year, he was second and a qualifier the year before, and in 1997 was a state qualifier. He's also a 4-year member of the golf team. He's going to Clarion University, majoring in management, where he also will play golf. Ladies and gentlemen, Gary Leatherman. And I'd like to turn the mic over to Janine Bonner.
I just want to thank you guys for a great season and for making us welcome into your last meeting. The manager would like to give you a balloon and a rose for our appreciation. Thank you.
Let's have a nice round of applause for all our seniors and their parents. Thank you. And we thank Bensalem for delaying their warm-up so we could have our senior recognition. We'll be wrestling very soon.
Oh, what you just saw was the North Penn Knights Senior Recognition. The coaches and seniors and their parents were all out on the mat, got their names announced, and we're going to throw at the break. And I hope you stay tuned to the fight for third place, the Bensalem Owls versus the North Penn Knights.
I hang out with a pretty trashy circle. The circle that helps this circle by recycling trash. We sort glass, plastic, separate cans, stack newspapers, and magazines. Now, thanks to us, there are lots of products made from things we've already recycled. This cereal box wants your Sunday paper. These paper clips, in a more daring life, a 56 convertible. The circle works like this. It starts when we recycle trash at home and at work. It's completed when we buy products made from or packaged in recycled materials. How do you know the difference? Check the label for something called post-consumer recycled content. It looks like this. Make a mental note. Then buy the highest percentage of it you can find. You'll save a tree, you'll save energy, and in your own way, you'll help save the world. Complete the circle.
Call 1-800-CALL-EDF for your free Buy Recycled shopping guide. 1-800-CALL-EDF.
Allow them their grasp so they may reach. When children survive, they are more likely to be a teacher, score the winning goal, laugh, lead a country, be someone's best friend. When we help children live, there are no limits.
Let's use this piñata to show why kids under 12 don't belong in the front seat.
Hey, that piñata looks like me.
Really? I hadn't noticed. Hey, look, Vince. Candy.
Yeah, all jawbreakers.
You could learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle your kids in the back seat.
Welcome back to the North Penn Gymnasium as the visiting Bensalem Owls come in with a 10-3 record, wrestling the North Penn Knights in their final home match of the season. The Knights are 9-2. The first match today, will be Dan Cush at 103 for Bensalem. He's a senior against Adam Brown, a sophomore for North Penn. North Penn sending out all their seniors as captains. It is Senior Recognition Day for Bensalem. It looks like Bob Meadows, Bayan Bonell. And the first match is about to get started. Adam Brown working for a double leg here. Front headlock applied by Cush. But Brown's going to get the better of him here. 2 points, Adam Brown. The coach for the Bensalem Owls is Jack Dunn. For the North Penn Knights, Coach Rob Schetzline, Jim Heimer, Kevin Gottschall, and Lindley Kissler. And today's referee is Dick Stam. And a caution on Adam Brown, as only 20 seconds into the match, Adam Brown jumps on top 2-0 with an early takedown. No action here by Cush on the bottom. Brown not giving up on this move. And now finds himself in a little bit of trouble. He's going to have to trip Cush down. They're out of bounds, and the referee awards no points. So Cush will start on bottom again. 57 seconds to go in the first period. It's Brown 2-0. This first match is awful important for North Penn as they're tied with Bensalem for third place. And this win will help them outright win third place in the conference. Both Neshaminy and Council Rock have beaten both these two teams. They're wrestling each other today. The winner of that match will win Suburban won, and the loser will finish in second place, and the winner of this match is most likely to stay in third. So the early match here for North Penn is definitely important to gain momentum through the middleweights because both teams have a strong middleweight lineup. 30 seconds to go in the first period. Brown up 2-0. But we've seen no action here from Cush on the bottom. Brown trying to flatten him out. 10 seconds left. Has a half Nelson in, but he's going to run out of time as there's only 2 seconds to go in the first. So it's the first match, so there's no team score yet. But Adam Brown leads 2-0 here as the start of the second period. Cush has choice and defers. Brown will choose bottom. Brown trying to work to his feet. Cush puts in a leg and a power half. Brown trying to work out of Cush. Cush's lock here. He gets his hips on top. But now the power half is trying, as Cush is trying to put the power half on. Cush has Brown flattened out on the mat. And the power half goes on again. One minute to go in the second. Potentially dangerous called by referee Dick Stam. It is still 2-0 Adam Brown. And it looks like there's some blood on Adam Brown. This match isn't only important for North Penn in the standings, but in talking to some of the wrestlers before the match, they feel that this match is real important. They have 3 matches to go in the season. They have, I believe, 397 wins. So if they win the last 3, they will achieve the 400 mark for the North Penn Knights. As you see Adam Brown getting fixed up there. It looks like he has a bloody nose. But the 400 win is a lot of motivation for the North Penn Knights. If they can, they got Bensalem. I don't know who they wrestle this week, and then they have Sodderton on next Saturday, which is going to be a big match. We're going to go back to the mat as Adam Brown gets fixed up. He has a 2-0 lead, and he's on bottom. Brown works on the sit-out, and is going to work a reversal here. He's got Cush with a torque and a half. He could lock it up to be a cradle. That's what he's looking for. He almost has it locked. So Brown's going to get 2 for a reversal. It's 4-0. And if he can get Cush on his back, he gets some back points. 30 seconds to go. Adam Brown has the cradle locked up, but Cush is hanging on to that leg and not allowing Brown to put him on his back. Second period ends. Adam Brown will get 3 back points. So he will lead 7-0 going into the third period, and his nose is bleeding again. So it'll be the third period. It should be Dan Cush's choice after deferring in the second period to Adam Brown. Adam Brown goes in with a 7-0 lead. It's important for Adam Brown not only to keep this lead, but to add on it, because if he can if he can get more points and get his lead over 7, then he can earn a major decision for his team and get 4 points instead of 3. And now the referee is going to get some blood cleaned off of Dan Cush. And we're going to start the third with Cush's choice, and he chooses neutral. So they'll be standing here in the third with a 7-0 lead for Adam Brown. And Adam Brown may have been poked in the eye. Referee Dick Stam calling for the injury time, but Adam Brown doesn't want it. So just 2 seconds. Cush pokes him in the eye for a second straight time. So we've only seen 3 seconds here of the third period, and the match has been stopped twice for Cush poking Adam Brown in the eye. He's going to get a little coach in there on how to keep those hands away from his face. Pretty big turnout here on the North Penn side. People know that Bensalem has a pretty good record. They're 10-3. They lost to the same 2 teams North Penn did, and this is a pretty important match for third place. Bensalem comes in with a pretty good wrestling reputation. Both wrestlers look like they're ready to go, and we'll see if Dan Cush goes for another eye gouge on Adam Brown. Brown in on a double. Underhook by Cush. Referee Dick Stam calls potentially dangerous there, and they'll restart. So we've been stopped 3 times in 14 seconds in this third period. Single leg by Brown. Underhook by Cush. Brown looks like he was going to come out on top. Cush is fighting it off with the underhook. And Cush will give up 2 points. So Brown makes it 9-0 in his favor, and Cush is crawling for the out of bounds. So they go out of bounds, 1:10 to go in the match. Brown leads 9-0. Great start for North Penn, and we're going to have another injury time. I think this one's for Cush. Yep. There's a cut on his chest, and they're going to get blood time here for Dan Cush. Well, the North Penn Knights are going to see some pretty good action here later on. Bob Meadows is ranked in the region for Bensalem, along with Bane Bonell and Jim Bowl. And those 3 wrestlers will probably wrestle Mike Yeager, Dave Messerschmidt, and Matt Brown or Jeff Ceramic. So we're going to see some good later action. But both teams know how important the beginning of this match is. Brown starts on top, and he also has a 9-0 lead here in the third. We're approaching 1 minute to go. And there's no action here by Cush on the bottom. He's just planted there with all 4 posts and not moving. Cush to his feet. Adam Brown going to ride him out of bounds. 37 seconds to go, and Adam Brown's strategy has got to be not to give up any points and lose the major decision. He's leading 9-0. 8 points is a major decision. And if Cush can get a reversal or an escape and a takedown, he could help his team out with a team point. Half Nelson here by Brown. Crowd yelling for him to run it around. Dick Stam calls stalling on Adam Brown. Questionable call, as if it looked like to me Cush was just posted on the mat and wasn't going to move, and Adam Brown was working a move.
15
15 seconds to go here in the match. Adam Brown leads 9-0, and it looks like he's going to come away victorious, and it looks like it'll be with a major decision. As he holds on here, he maybe gets some back points. He's going to run out of time. Adam Brown, good opening showing here for the North Penn Knights as he wins 9-0 and gives his team a 4-0 lead. Up next for the North Penn Knights, a junior, Steve Moats. Chris Minnick for Bensalem is the representative at the 112-pound weight class. So with the North Penn Knights up 4-0 in the meet, Steve Moats takes the mat against Chris Minnick, both juniors, and both scoreless early on in this period. Moats unsuccessful with a single leg, recovers. Moats shoots in again, good front headlock. Now quarter Nelson by Minnick. And out of bounds. These two guys still neutral, still kind of fighting for position. Shot in by Minnick. Front headlock, lateral drop. Front headlock. Threw it with the underhook, but they went out of bounds. 1 minute to go in the first period. Chris Minnick and Steve Moats are scoreless. Russian tie by Minnick, countered with an underhook by Steve Moats. And they go out of bounds again. Moats in on a single, no good. Countered by Minnick. They're still standing. Collar tie now by Minnick and Moats. Out of bounds again. 11 seconds to go in the first period. Minnick and Moats scoreless. And the first period is going to end 0-0. Minnick versus Moats. Battle of Juniors. Choice is Bensalem's. Minnick chooses bottom. Minnick uses bottom, goes to the stand-up. And the clock was never reset. Referee says run it down to 150, 155. So 155 to go in the second period. No score. Minnick chooses bottom here in the second. Uses the stand-up for the second time, but Moats trips him down. Another stand-up by Minnick, but they're out of bounds. Power half and a leg here by Moats, but they're too far to the out of bounds. Moats breaks down Minnick. No action here by Minnick on the bottom. Early on was using the stand-up. Here he stands up again. Moats trips him down. Out of bounds. 1 minute to go in the second period. Still no score. The North Penn Knights lead 4-0 in the match. Moats may have found a move, trying to flip Minnick onto his back. Out of bounds they go, but Moats should get a little confidence out of that, knowing that he got Minnick on his back. .34 seconds to go. Minnick stands up. Moats trips him down. And they go out of bounds again. So Minnick not able to get out of the bottom position, and Moats not able to flip Minnick to his back and get any points off of it. So the whole second period's been scoreless. The first period was scoreless, and they were on their feet the entire first period. Moats has made his living today just tripping down Minnick on several stand-ups. But neither wrestler able to get an advantage. Moats now has Minnick on his back, and no back points yet. He's got to tilt him more, a little bit more. He's got a leg and a half Nelson. He's going to get back points now. 9 seconds to go in the second period. It's going to be 3 back points here for Steve Moats. 2 seconds, not going to get the pin, but we'll get a 3-0 lead. And he had 15 seconds to go. Worked the power half in the leg and got Minnick to his back. Moats has choice here in the third. He will choose bottom. So the Knights lead 4-0 in the meet, but Moats, with a late charge in the second period, gets 3 points. Sit out, stand up. He is free. It's 4-0 Steve Moats. So Steve Moats matches the team score, 4-0. In both team and individual. Lateral drop by Moats, but they're out of bounds. So in the first period, we saw them go scoreless for the entire 2 minutes in the neutral position. Minnick cannot waste time. He needs to score twice. Out of bounds again. We're going to get a stalling call on Bensalem's Chris Minnick. Something that I've noticed. I think he's been stalling this entire match. When he was on bottom, he didn't move. He's not making an attempt here to go for a shot. Moats, the aggressor all the way through this match, has a 4-0 lead. We've got 1 minute to go here in the match. Steve Moats leads the 4-0. The North Penn Knights lead 4-0. Minnick in and for a double. Moats fighting it off. And now works to a quarter Nelson. He's got Minnick on his back. He'll get 2 for the takedown. So it's 6-0, Steve Moats. He's got 30 seconds to work. If he can get 2 more points, he can earn himself a major decision as Adam Brown did in the previous match. "18 seconds left in the match. Moats leads 6-0. We've seen 2 shutouts. If Moats keeps this shutout, we will see the second straight shutout of the match as Adam Brown won 9-0 right before him. 3 seconds to go. This one's going to end 6-0. It looks like Steve Moats. And a good showing here by Moats. Pulled out a late set of back points in the second. Escaped early in the third. And then eventually worked the takedown after a stalling call against Minnick. Steve Moats gets an extra win on his record as he wins 6-0 over Chris Minnick. And now the North Penn team lead. I'm sorry, will be 7-0. So we've had a major decision by Adam Brown, a minor decision here by Moats, and the 119-pound weight class is up next. Brian Lonerman versus Richie Kincaid. Richie Kincaid filling in for Kevin Hammond, who has a shoulder injury. We probably will see him by Solderton. Kincaid, just a sophomore, and gets to wrestle a fellow sophomore in Brian Lonerman. So Lonerman could help his team out by getting a big win here because they've missed the first 2 matches have been North Penn shutouts. Kincaid deep on a single leg, goes to the trip if he can, out of bounds. They're going to stay neutral. Good shot by Richie Kincaid, unable to finish in bounds. As we got 1:15 to go in the first. No score here, but the North Penn Knights lead 7-0. Kincaid, another good duck under, good to a single leg. Picks it up. Goes to trip. Unable to trip him down is Kincaid. He's going to now lift and trip. And Lonerman tries to throw Richie Kincaid and is unable to do so. 2-0 Rich Kincaid. So patience works in his favor there as he just waited for the perfect time to trip him down. 38 seconds left in the first period, and Bensalem finds themselves in another hole. It's 2-0 Kincaid. Kincaid is a junior at the 112-pound weight class, along with Minnick, who is a... He's wrestling Brian Lonerman, who is also a sophomore. Out of bounds they go. And a stalling call on Rich Kincaid. So we're here in the 119-pound weight class with Brian Lonerman, a sophomore, down 2-0 to sophomore Rich Kincaid. 7 seconds to go in the first. It's going to be another North Penn shutout here early. It's 2-0 at the end of the first. Choice will go to, I believe, Bensalem. They defer, and Kincaid chooses bottom. It's something we've talked about in past wrestling matches. Bottom is the choice of most wrestlers. Got the ability to score by reversing your opponent or escaping from him and then going to the neutral position. If you're on top, all you can do is turn him to his back. Kincaid working to his base. Gets to his feet. Working on the hands. Turns in. But Lonerman doing a good job of keeping a good hold of Rich Kincaid on the tight waist. Out of bounds, and Kincaid will stay on the bottom. Kincaid looking for a reversal here. Has Lonerman on his back. He's got a headlock. Nope, lost the headlock. He's going to get 2 for the reversal, though. So it'll be 4-0 Rich Kincaid. And does he give him back points? Yeah, he got 2 back points, so it's 6-0 Rich Kincaid. So a good showing here by Richie Kincaid against the fellow sophomore, Brian Lonerman. A minute to go in the second period. Richie Kincaid coming out really strong and wants to keep the North Penn streak going. We've had 2 previous wins for North Penn, both shutouts, 1 major, 1 minor decision. Kincaid now going to put Lonerman on his back. Looking for some back points to see if he gets any. Probably should get 2.
30 seconds, wrestle 30.
25 seconds left in the second period. Richie Kincaid leads 6-0, but is going to get, I believe, 2 back points. Yeah. 8-0, Rich Kincaid. And North Penn in these, including this match, would be 3 matches, has been very patient, and they've really just worked on their moves and waited for the other wrestler to make a mistake, and they've countered it and worked points off of the other wrestlers' mistakes. North Penn, pretty conservative strategy, but it's worked. As the second period winding down, 5 seconds to go, Rich Kincaid leads 8-0. And we'll go to the third with Lonerman's choice. And he chooses down. So Kincaid will start on top. And he's turned Lonerman on his back 2 previous times. So Kincaid should be confident going into the third period with a 8-0 lead. Stand up by Lonerman, unsuccessful as Kincaid puts him back down to the mat. Out of bounds they go. Lonerman and Kincaid will restart in the center. Minute 36 to go. 36 in the third period. Kincaid leads 8-0 over Lonerman. Breaks down Lonerman, working on the wrists. Puts in a half, peeled off by Lonerman. Stand up by Lonerman, broken down by Kincaid. North Penn wrestlers have been very consistent with breaking down their opponent when they stand up. Steve Motes must have done it 10 times in that previous match. And we've seen Kincaid take Lonerman down several times. A minute to go in the third. North Penn faithful want the stall and call here on Lonerman, as we've seen a couple of Bensalem wrestlers, when they get on the bottom, they just post up both their knees and their arms and they don't move. Kincaid comes down, 59 seconds to go in the third, 8-0 in his favor. Stand up, broken down by Kincaid. Puts in a half with a 1-1, running it around the side. Peeled off nicely by Lonerman. No action here for Lonerman on the bottom. 20 seconds to go. He stands up again, out of bounds. And Kincaid has 19 seconds before he gets his arm raised here. Unless Lonerman is able to reverse and put Kincaid on his back for a pin, we're going to see the Knights win their third straight match here. Lernerman works his 15th stand-up of the match, but his 15th stand-up that is unsuccessful. He has not gotten away from Rich Kincaid. 14 seconds in the third. North Penn looking to add 4 points to the team score. They already lead 7-0. Kincaid locks up a cradle. Not going to get any points. The period ends, and Rich Kincaid, a big win. 8-0. Another major decision for North Penn, and a third straight shutout for the Knights. So with that major decision shutout by Kincaid, the North Penn Knights now lead 11-0. One of North Penn's best wrestlers, Matt DiSembrino, honored here at senior night with his parents, comes out against Eric Lieberman. DiSembrino, a very respected wrestler here. He's ranked third in the area and also third in the region as he works in a quick single leg into a power half, puts the legs in. He is wasting no time. DiSembrino leads now 2-0. Working the power half here. And is getting close to the back point region where you break their shoulders, they break the 90-degree mark with their shoulders. Referee not going to give him any points yet. As now you'll see them. Oh, potentially dangerous call there. As I thought DiSembrino was going to get some back points. We mentioned DiSembrino as senior. Eric Lieberman is a junior for Bensalem. DiSembrino on top 2-0. A minute 3 to go in the first period. Whips down. Eric Lieberman throws in the leg, throws in the power half. And DiSembrino's favorite move thus far has been the legs and the double and the power half. So a quick start by DiSembrino, gets the very quick takedown, but now has worked his second power half and leg combination, and he should be getting back points now. 30 seconds to go. DiSembrino going to have a 5-0 lead at the end of this move if he doesn't pin him. No, he doesn't pin him, and he should get 3 back points here. There's the 3 by the referee, and it's 5-0 here in the 125-pound weight class. DiSembrino over Lieberman. Works in another power half. Got 3 seconds left. He's close to a pin, but does not get the pin. Will get 2 more back points. Leads 7-0 at the end of the first period. And DiSembrino is just abusing Lieberman with the power half, really working on the shoulder. Bensalem has choice and defers. DiSembrino will choose. North Penn's choice. DiSembrino will defer. And Lieberman, who had just enough of the bottom position in the first period, will choose top. He doesn't want another power half put on by DiSembrino. Quick stand-up. Granby roll by DiSembrino. Will get a reversal. 9-0. Matt DiSembrino over Eric Lieberman. So excellent start here for North Penn. An excellent start here for DiSembrino as they've shut out the first 3 opponents. DiSembrino working on a 9-0 lead right now and throws in those legs in the power half for the 3rd time in this match. Coach Shetzline giving Matt DiSembrino a little bit of advice there on the power half. Minute 25 to go in the second period. Armbar now by DiSembrino. He's got a minute to go here. He's got an arm bar. And DeSimbrino going to try and pry him over with a leg. Posting on that head to try and tilt him. DeSimbrino receiving advice from everyone here in the gymnasium, but can't seem to move Lieberman. Now he's got the tight waist with the arm bar. Might get Lieberman on his back here, but unable to tilt him over. 10 seconds to go in the second period. No action here for Lieberman on the bottom. And DeSimbrino definitely has an advantage when he gets on top. Second period ends. All DeSimbrino, 9-0 over Lieberman. And Lieberman keeps moving that shoulder because he's been worked on with 3 or 4 power halves and the arm bar there. DeSimbrino's choice after deferring in the second period, he chooses bottom. Took him less than 10 seconds to get out the first time. Stands up. Lieberman breaks him down. Sit out by DeSimbrino. He's trying to sit out now from the stand-up position. Gonna get 2 for the reversal. So 11-0. Matt DeSimbrino, and what a surprise! He puts in the leg and the power half again. Working the power half again. If Lieberman didn't have a sore shoulder before this match, he will now. As DeSimbrino has just worked him all day with this power half and the arm bar. 45 seconds to go in the third. It's 11-0 DeSimbrino. And just Lieberman's been stagnant here on the bottom, not able to move at all. DeSimbrino's been in total control.
30 seconds to wrestle, 30. Seconds.
10 seconds left to go. DeSimbrino leads 11-0. And the North Penn Knights also lead 11-0 in the match score. This one's going to end 11-0 in favor of DeSimbrino. And a major decision here for the Knights as they get their 4th straight shutout in a row and increase their lead 15-0 in the team score. So the 125-pound weight class goes in favor of DeSimbrino, who was ranked 3rd in the area and the region. Sets up Henry Cataldi here at 130. He will be wrestling Glenn Locke, a senior from Bensalem. Glenn Locke's got to be feeling a little bit of pressure now. He's got to turn it around for his team. Cataldi just trying to keep the streak going. Henry, a junior, who just started wrestling varsity within 2 weeks ago. Been injured most of the season, but is healthy now, and he's trying to get into wrestling shape. Single leg by Cataldi, out of bounds. They go to the Kalatai, he snaps down. Single leg by Cataldi, picks it up. toes are in, but he does not have control. Still neutral. A minute to go in the first period. It's 0-0 here. Cataldi versus Locke. But Cataldi's had two nice single legs go out of bounds. Front headlock and underhook by Locke. Henry pops his head out. And out of bounds again. Single leg here by Cataldi. And they're going to go out of bounds. Single leg now by Locke. Wizard by Henry Cataldi. And it looks like Locke should get two, but Henry fights off well and keeps him neutral. "17 seconds in the first period to go. 0-0 tie. First period will end scoreless. Choice is Bensalem's Glenn Locke. He defers. And now Cataldi will choose bottom. Locke comes down. He's on top. Cataldi stands up. Locke puts in a cradle. Loses the head, though. Half now by Locke. Cataldi stands up. He's almost free. Locke gets a good lock on Cataldi's leg. And will he get one for an escape? Nah, it doesn't look like it. Minute 20 to go in the second period. Still a 0-0 tie. Caution on Bensalem. Henry working to his feet. Locke breaks him down. Now sit out maybe by Cataldi. Break the 1 minute mark here in the second period. It's still 0-0. Sit out by Cataldi's going to get two. Now 1 point for Locke for the escape. Henry leads 2-1. Deep on a single leg is Locke. Works it to a double. Two points for Locke on the takedown. So it's going to be 3-2 Glenn Locke over Henry Cataldi as the second period expires. Choice goes to Glenn Locke with a 3-2 lead. Chooses bottom. And this is the first time in the meet today that we've seen a Bensalem player score, let alone have a lead. Optional star here. He's going to, looks like he's going to allow Glenn Locke to get up. And he jumps right on top, so he's not going to give any points up for an escape there. 3-2 lead, Glenn Locke, as he starts on bottom. Another optional start by Cataldi, but he doesn't let Locke escape. He trips him down, but they're out of bounds. And I think Henry's going to let Locke up this time and give up one escape point and work neutral. So 1 point for Locke. That makes it 4-2 Glenn Locke. Strategy here for Cataldi is to work in a neutral and get 2 points on a takedown and tie this one up. Deep on a single leg is Locke. Wizard by Cataldi, but it's a great move by Cataldi to fight off that single leg, but he's not done yet. He's got to keep that wizard. Sprawls out of bounds. Looks like he's out of bounds, but there you go. They're gonna stay neutral. 4-2 lead. Glenn Locke over Henry Cataldi. 1:05 to go in the third period. And this is a big one for Bensalem. They've got to come away with this win to turn this meet around because they're down 15-0 in the team score. Cataldi with a wizard. Driving Locke's shoulder to the mat, but they're going to stay neutral as they both go out of bounds. 50 seconds to go. North Penn crowd wanting Henry to be aggressive on the offensive end. I think his coaches would like that too. But Henry doesn't want to give up a big mistake. He goes deep on a single leg. Locke fighting for the out of bounds. Cataldi pulling him back in. 31 seconds left. He's going to get 2 for a takedown. Oh, I don't know. Great move by Locke to counter the takedown. And Henry may give up 2 points instead. Cataldi fights off a great counter by Locke, and the score remains 4-2 in favor of Bensalem's 130-pound wrestler. Cataldi has 12 seconds to go, and he's going to be cautioned. Seven seconds left. Cataldi down 2. And Locke's going to hold on for good life there and come away with Bensalem's first victory of the day. So maybe a wasted opportunity for Cataldi on the second to last part of that third period, where he was really deep on a single, had Locke on the mat, and Locke had a great counter move and prevented the takedown. But nevertheless, it's 15-3. North Penn over the Bensalem Owls. We look to the 135-pound weight class to see Sam McCowie, a senior, co-captain for the Knights. Wrestled Dan Griscom. Griscom is also a senior. Sammy locked up in a collar tie. Single leg here by Griscom. Taking Sammy down, but Sammy's not giving up yet. 2 points awarded to Griscom. Locking hands call. It's going to give 1 point to Sam McCowie. So Griscom's 2 point lead is cut in half. It's 2-1. As McCowie's on the bottom. One minute to go in the first period. The North Penn Knights lead 15-3. And Sam McCowie is getting beat 2-1 at the moment after a takedown by Griscom and a locking hands call against him. giving Akawi a point, but Akawi gets a reversal and has Griscom on his back. Sam Akawi trying to counter the loss in the match previous. So 2 for a reversal for Akawi, 3 for the back. It's going to give him a 6-2 lead with only 39 seconds to go in the first period. So a lot of scoring here in the first period as Griscom came out early, put up 2 points, and Sam Akawi is countered with 6 straight. Now a sit-out by Griscom, countered by Akawi. Cradle. Akawi not going to get him. Here we go. We're going to get some back points. I thought they might go out of bounds, but Akawi does a good job of pulling them back in. He already has 3 back points now, so he's going to have a 9-2 lead with only 4 seconds to go here in the first period. A good start here for Sam Akawi. A little shaky right at the beginning, but he comes back and puts up 9 points in the first period. Choice will be Akawi's. He will defer. And Bensalem's wrestler Dan Griscom will choose bottom. Akawi leads right now by 7. Keeping in mind the rules for the major decision and a tech fall and so on. 8 points. An 8-point victory by Akawi will give his team 4 points in the team score. If he's able to get a 15-point lead, he will get 5 points for his team. And, of course, a pin is 6. Akawi now working on the wrist. Trips him down. Akawi tilting. Doesn't tilt him far enough for back points yet. And now he's going to get some back. He's got to hold him there longer. I believe it's 3 seconds for the first 2 points. And if he keeps him there for 5, he gets 3 points. A minute 10 to go in the second period. Akawi leads 9-2. He's tilted Griscom a couple times, but not held him long enough to get any points for it.
1 minute, 1 minute.
Out of bounds with 53 seconds to go in the second period. It's all been Sam Akawi after an early takedown by Griscom. 9-2 in favor of Sam Akawi. Quick stand-up by Griscom, but Sam Akawi looking to trip him down. Sit-out now by Griscom, followed nicely by Akawi. And just looking a little bit ahead. The next match will either be Jeff Ceramic or Matt Brown at 140. We won't know until the match comes to us. And against Bob Meadows, a senior co-captain for the Bensalem Owls. Akawi a little bit high, but he recovers. Griscom pulling down on Akawi's head. 8 seconds to go, and Akawi recovers. 2 seconds. And the second period is going to end the same way the first period ended. 9-2 in favor of Sam Akawi. And the choice is Akawi's after deferring in the second, I'm sorry. Akawi chooses bottom. With a 9-2 lead, he wants to be pretty conservative with his decision-making, not giving Griscom an opportunity to make a big play. Akawi stands up, working on the wrist lock. Now tries to sit out. And Griscom almost put Akawi on his back. No action by either wrestler right now. Cowie not working any bottom moves, and Griscom is really not attempting any major pinning combinations here. Because with 1:10 to go, Griscom can't waste time. If he's going to win with points, he's got to put a Cowie on his back a couple times. He's got to put him on his back 3 times, in fact, or he's got to really work for the pin. And right now, Cowie's doing a good job of working and preventing Griscom from getting easy points from tilting him. Griscom and the Cowie, no action here in the third. We had a scoreless second period after fireworks in the first. 11 points put up, all 11 points put up in the first period. A Cowie now works to his base. 15 seconds to go, works a sit out, not gonna work for a Cowie. And it looks like he's pretty much, he's gonna get to his feet. And a Cowie would love to get points. He could get a major decision. Isn't it 1 point a Cowie for the escape, giving his team a major decision. Points to his parents in the front row, dedicating a senior day victory for Sam McCowie to his parents. So he comes away 10-2, gets a major decision. Now they lead 19-3. The Knights over the Owls, 19-3. And Jeff Ceramic's gonna get the call at 140 pounds. Jeff Ceramic versus Bob Meadows, a senior co-captain for the Owls. Ceramic caught in a front headlock. And out of bounds. They'll restart in the center. Single leg attempt by Meadows, fought off by Ceramic. Ceramic on a single leg. Meadows is going to get 2 for the takedown there. Good counter move to Ceramic's shot. Power half now by Meadows. And now Ceramic may be looking for a little bit of a reversal. Potentially dangerous call there by Dick Stam. So Meadows leads 2-0 over Jeff Ceramic early on with 14 seconds to go in the first period. No movement here for Ceramic off the bottom. Now Ceramic may look like he could get free. He's going to get 1 escape point with 2 seconds to go in the first. Goes for a single leg, but not enough time. Bensalem's Bob Meadows defers. Ceramic chooses bottom. Ceramic looks like he may get out, but Meadows countering Ceramic's move very well. Ceramic on a double, now moves to the single. And Meadows is going to save himself from giving up an escape or a reversal. He now has an armbar on Ceramic. Everyone's screaming for Ceramic to stand up, but Meadows doing a good job of holding him down. North Penn Knights lead the Bensalem Owls 19-3. And in this individual match, Bob Meadows leads 2-1, but has Ceramic on his back and is going to get some back points here on Ceramic. Meadows looking for a pin. Ceramic fighting it off well. Meadows not giving up on the half. Ceramic does a good job of getting belly down. 3 points awarded to Meadows, 5-1. Bob Meadows over Jeff Ceramic. 20 seconds remaining in the second period. Ceramic gets to his feet, broken down, and out of bounds. Five seconds to go in the second. Buzzer rings. It's the third period now. Choice is to Bob Meadows. He will choose bottom. And Ceramic has his work cut out for him. He's down 5-1. And needs to put points on the board with back points. Or aggressively go for the pin. He has a leg in, maybe looking for a cradle. Ceramic and Meadows, neither one of them really going for anything here. Stalemate called. Stand up by Meadows. Ceramic goes to the double leg. We've got 1 minute to go here in the match. Ceramic down 5-1. Ceramic pounces on top, but he's still losing 5-1, and he's going to give up 2 for a reversal. So it's now 7-1. Bob Meadows over Jeff Ceramic.
30 seconds to wrestle, 30.
Ceramic rolls to his stomach. Has a single leg, but Meadows still in control, working Ceramic to his back. And Meadows may be able to award himself a major decision here. As the third period expires, 3 back points for Meadows is going to give him a 10-1 win over Jeff Ceramic. Bob Meadows gets a victory. Now it is 19-7. The North Penn Knights over the Bensalem Owls, and in no way is this match over. a 19-7 lead. That's only 12 points. 12 points, that's 2 pins. So 2 pins go in favor of Bensalem, and they're right back into this match. So for Gary Leatherman here, ranked number 2 in the area, number 4 in the region, senior co-captain here, he will face Rich Lee of Bensalem. It was a possibility of Rich Lee or DeLon Williams. Leatherman's going to get 2 for a takedown there, keeps his toes in. So it means we'll see DeLon Williams at 152 against Greg Van Gilder. We'll see what Rich Lee can do here against Gary Leatherman. Leatherman going to the leg. Maybe we'll see a power half. If he watched the DeSimbrino match, he would have seen. We would have seen the textbook. We're going to throw a power half on you 5 times in a match and work on your shoulder. Leatherman now gets rid of the gets rid of the leg, and the stalemate is called by Dick Stam. Leatherman pulls Rich Lee back to the mat. Rich Lee is a junior for Bensalem. And it's important that North Penn get this match for Leatherman. As Leatherman lets Rich Lee up, goes deep on a single leg, out of bounds. After losing the last match, Bob Meadows over Ceramic, Bensalem could make a little run and they can get some momentum. So it's important that Leatherman break that momentum right away. He gets 2 for a takedown, and it's 4-0 on the scoreboard. But here they fixed that. I was going to say it should have been 4-1 as Leatherman let Lee up earlier in the first period. Leatherman might be better off just letting him up and taking him down until he beats him 30-15 and with a tech fall. Now he has Rich Lee on his back and can't hold him there long enough. Five seconds to go here. First period ends 4-1 Leatherman. I'm sorry, 6-1. 6-1 Leatherman as he gets 2 for the back points. Injury time called here for Rich Lee. Maybe he has some blood.
I'd like to remind the parents that the North Penn wrestlers and the North Penn wrestlers that
as you see Coach Schetzline there and giving some instruction there to Gary Leatherman on how to improve some moves he tried on Rich Lee earlier in this first period. It does look like there's some blood there on Rich Lee. They're going to patch him up. He should be fine. North Penn leads 19-7 in the meet. Gary Leatherman leads 6-1 currently in this match as we're waiting for Rich Lee to get cleaned up with some blood. We'll quick run through the events that led up to this to the Leatherman match. Dan Cush gets beat 9-0 by Adam Brown. Steve Motes wins 6-0. 6-0 over Chris Minich. Richie Kincaid comes up with the third straight shutout with a 8-0 win over Brian Loneman. DeSimbrino didn't want to be the one to break the streak, so he wins 11-0 over Eric Lieberman. At that point, it was 15-0 in North Penn. Henry Cataldi loses a very close match, 4-2, in which he had an opportunity to tie it up late in the third period, wasn't able to convert. He loses 4-2. Sam McCowie wins 10-2, and the last match was Bob Meadows, a 10-1 victory over Jeff Ceramic. So that leads you to a 19-7 lead, North Penn over Bensalem. I believe choice goes to Bensalem here, and Rich Lee chooses top. So Leatherman works very quickly here with a sit-out. Gonna He gets the reversal. So it is now 8-1, Gary Leatherman over Rich Lee. Working a crossface here. Breaks the hand lock of Rich Lee around Leatherman's leg. So it's only it only takes about 11 seconds for Leatherman to put points on the board in the second. And he goes right back to work on putting Rich Lee on his back. And it looks like Rich Lee is bleeding again. So we're going to start the blood time clock again as Leatherman's going to get wiped down as Rich Lee gets patched up. Mentioned that Gary Leatherman is second in the area, which is a lot of the neighboring schools here in North Penn, and is ranked 4th in the region, which pretty much is southeastern Pennsylvania. A pretty tough weight class for Gary Leatherman is 145. He's got Rich Lee right now with an 8-1 lead, 145-pound weight class. North Penn leads 19-7. And we've mentioned the importance of this match several times, that right now in the Chamonix and Council Rock, they're going to be facing off tonight, I believe, and that's going to be for the conference title. Whoever wins that's going to finish first place. Whoever loses is going to be finished in second place, as both of those teams have beaten Bensalem and North Penn. Right now, Bensalem, North Penn tied in the conference for third place. The winner of this one is going to take third. And it's important for North Penn to come away with a victory and finish in third place, and finish only behind Neshaminy and Council Rock. They haven't beaten Bensalem in 3 years. So this is an opportunity for North Penn to take advantage of. They have a 19-7 lead, and Gary Leatherman's going to come down on top. Minute 10 to go in the second period. Leatherman leads 8-1. Under a minute to go in the second period. Leatherman unable to turn Rich Lee on his back thus far. He's going to let him up. Leatherman's taken Rich Lee down twice, seemingly easily. So now he leads 8-2, giving Rich Lee an escape point. Leatherman takes Rich Lee right down into a cradle, loses the lock, but he's going to get 2 for a takedown. It's 10-2, Gary Leatherman over Rich Lee. Bow and arrow cradle attempt here for Leatherman. Changes now to an armbar. Leatherman gonna try and chin him back down to the mat. Now catches him with a half. Has got Rich Lee flat. Ooh, he was so close. He's gonna get 2 back points. So it's now 14-2. Gary Leatherman over Rich Lee, 145-pound weight class. Leatherman has choice and will choose bottom. So he's got a 12-point lead. If he were to escape and get a takedown, match would be over. Tech fall. Leatherman gets the escape. Now leads 15-2. 2 more points. This match is over. Tech fall, 5 points North Penn. But he's got plenty of time. 1:40 to go in the third period. Leatherman's patience right now could be his best asset. Just wait for the opportunity to get the takedown. He's worked Rich Lee from the neutral position 3 times already. Underhook by Rich Lee. Gary now with a front headlock. Rich Lee simply just laying on the mat, taking a nap here for Bensalem. And I think Leatherman wants to work a move where he can get him to his back and get the pin first, and there he does. So the match is over if he doesn't pin him right now, because he just got 2 and it's a tech fall. But he has got Rich Lee in a compromising position. 44 seconds to go. Leatherman just working him slowly closer to the mat. Rich Lee is squirming and fighting him off. Match is over. Tech fall Leatherman as he gets 2 for a takedown, 3 for the back. 20-2. Gary Leatherman all over Rich Lee. So that should make the North Penn Knights a little happier. They get 5 points. It's going to be 24-7 North Penn over the Bensalem Owls. 152-pound weight class. Caution on Van Gilder. Greg Van Gilder, a senior co-captain today, will wrestle DeLon Williams out of bounds. DeLon Williams, one of their best wrestlers, so we'll see if he can turn around for Bensalem. They're down by 17 points, which technically 3 pins would give them a tie, but would give them the lead. I'm sorry. 3 pins would give them a lead with Van Gilder out of bounds there. There are 5 matches left. So Benson would pretty much have to run the table the rest of the way to take this one away from North Penn. Underhook here by Van Gilder. Using that underhook to pop up Don Williams. Good counter by Williams, and Van Gilder escapes a near disaster as DeLon Williams was looking to throw Van Gilder right to his back. Close to the out of bounds, Van Gilder. Collar Dick Stram's going to send him back to the center. .44 seconds to go. No score in this match. 152-pound weight class. Greg Van Gilder versus DeLon Williams. Headlock here by Williams, out of bounds. So good move there by DeLon Williams, but he wasted too much space of the mat in waiting so long to throw him.
Seconds.
25 seconds left. No score here in the first period. North Penn leads 24-7. Russian tie by Van Gilder. Front headlock counter by DeLon Williams. Goes to a bear hug. Steps behind, trying to trip him down. Gonna get 2 for the takedown with only 1 second on the clock. So good, perfect time management by DeLon Williams as he gets 2 points at the end of the first. Van Gilder will choose bottom, down 2 points. Van Gilder gets to his feet. Faces, gonna get 1 for the escape. Van Gilder steps behind, but out of bounds. So it's 2-1 DeLon Williams over Greg Van Gilder of North Penn. Outside shot by Van Gilder, unsuccessful. Both wrestlers just fighting for position, trying to find an advantage. Van Gilder goes to the bear hug, not going to work there. A minute to go in the second. 2-1, DeLon Williams. Out of bounds again. DeLon Williams pretty much forced Van Gilder to the perimeter all through this match. And if he feels he's in trouble, he just rides him out. Now a single attempt fouled off by Van Gilder. Good duck under, but doesn't finish. Front headlock here, trying to trip him down is DeLon Williams, out of bounds. Two seconds left. This second period is going to end 2-1 DeLon Williams. Gets to his feet, breaks away. DeLon Williams going to score. It's 3-1, DeLon Williams. DeLon Williams leading Greg Van Gilder. Not much to talk about here, as neutral position has really not been an advantage one way or the other. Neither guy really been able to work a good move in the center of the mat. They've been on the perimeter, and anytime someone gets close, the opponent just goes out of bounds. Van Gilder has 1 minute to work here in the third. Works the duck under, gets behind, but again, DeLon Williams is really working the perimeter and just going out of bounds when he gets in trouble. Injury time here for DeLon Williams. Can't tell what it is. I couldn't tell if he was holding his stomach or holding his wrist. I think it's his stomach. It's a guy maybe who dropped a little weight down for this match, because he did weigh in. He did weigh in at 145, so he may have had to drop some weight to get down to 145 in case they needed him to wrestle Gary Leatherman. He is wrestling 152 today, as Rich Lee gets the nod against Leatherman, and Leatherman put a workshop on him as he beat him 20-2. But Williams just looks a little sick right now, and I think he needs a little bit of a break. Van Gilder is going to talking to Coach Setzline there. Not much you could tell Greg Van Gilder right now. I mean, a lot of this match has been just too close to the out of bounds, and DeLon Williams has been a technician using the out of bounds as his teammate. It's been kind of like 2-on-1 here on Van Gilder. So both guys get about a minute's rest, and out of bounds again. Quick shot by Van Gilder, unsuccessful. Underhook by Williams, countered by Van Gilder. Duck under, Van Gilder can't get it. Williams looking to throw. Van Gilder just fighting off everything DeLon Williams is putting on. With 30 seconds to go, Van Gilder down 3-1. I'm sorry, 16 seconds left in the match. Van Gilder down 3-1. Seconds left. All Williams is doing is backing up. This has got to be a stalling call. There it is. There is a stalling call. North Penn Knights lead 24-7. Bensalem looking to steal one here from Greg Van Gilder. And Williams is going to take this one away as he wins 3-1 over Greg Van Gilder. DeLon Williams gets his hand raised, but he looks really sick as he can't even walk off the rest of the mat without some assistance. And up next, 160. We'll see who comes out for Bensalem, but we know that North Penn will send out the freshman, Mike Yeager. Bayon Bonell will wrestle 160. Brunel is a senior. He will take on the freshman Mike Yeager. So with that last win for Bensalem, they get they get 3 points, and it's 24-10 North Penn in the meet. Bonell wastes no time and gets a quick 13-second takedown. Leads 2-0. Maybe some blood on Yeager. Yep, blood time called here by referee Dick Stamp. So we've seen a lot of blood timeouts in this match, especially early in the 103 match. It was stopped several times for Dan Cush, who had a cut on his chest, and Adam Brown, who had a bloody nose. And we're just going to run through previous events of the day. We've seen Adam Brown, first match of the day, 9-0. Looks like Mike Yeager's ready to go. Adam Brown won 9-0 over Dan Cush. Steve Motes won 6-0 over Chris Minich. And Richie Kincaid won 8-0 over Brian Loneman. And we're going to go right back to Mike Yeager and Bayon Bonell, as Bonell lets Yeager up and gives him a point. So it's 2-1 Bonell. And Bonell looks energetic, lightning quick. He's dancing around the mat. Bonell breaks down Yeager, gets 2. So it's 4-1 Bonell over Mike Yeager. Lets him up again, so it's 4-2. Bonell spinning behind, gonna get 2 more. Looks like Bonell subscribed to the. We're just gonna he's gonna let him up and take him down until he tech falls you, and he's gonna let Yeager up again. stuttering back and forth is Bayan Burnell. Burnell looking for Yeager to shift his weight, and he's going to take advantage of some momentum. They go to a collar tie. 35 seconds to go. It is 6-3. Bayan Burnell over Mike Yeager. .15 seconds left. Burnell has a single leg. Puts Yeager to the mat, so it's going to be an 8-3 lead. Four seconds left. Burnell just working the neutral position right here on Yeager all through this first period. Was able to take him down 4 times. So the first period ends with a buzzer and an 8-3 lead for Bayan Burnell. Choice for Burnell is bottom. We'll see what he can do from the bottom. He wasn't taken down by Yeager once, so pretty used to being neutral and on top. Quick stand-up for Burnell. Yeager kind of clinging on to him. Throws him down, out of bounds. .145 to go in the second period. Mike Yeager seems to have been matched up with a firecracker as Burnell has just been lightning quick with moves. He gets a reversal here. It's going to be 10-3. Burnell over Yeager. Burnell has not been too aggressive with pinning combinations. He's been pretty much letting Yeager up and taking him down, and he works a move for not too long of a time, and then decides to let Yeager up. He's got Yeager flat on the mat now. And is going to let Yeager up for the 4th time in this match. A minute to go here in the second. Burnell and Yeager neutral again. And Yeager's 0 for 5 in the neutral position so far. Or 0 for 4, I'm sorry. 2 other points were reversal for Burnell. .30 seconds to go. Single leg attempt by Yeager, countered by Burnell. Quarter Nelson now by Burnell. Just wanted to use it to throw him by, but they go out of bounds. So it's still 10-4. Bayan Burnell over Mike Yeager. Double leg by Yeager, but an underhook by Burnell. Double underhook now by Burnell. Works out of the double leg. 3 seconds to go in the second period. It's going to end 10-4. Burnell over Yeager. Choice goes to Yeager, choose bottom. North Penn crowd cheering for Yeager. They think Burnell is tired and Yeager could take advantage of that. But he's got to get out from the bottom first. He's down 10-4. The North Penn Knights lead 24-10. But it doesn't seem Burnell has the same spark he had very early in this match. 1 minute to go here in the third period. Bonell leads 10-4 over Mike Yeager, and neither wrestler just looks like they have an energy level advantage. Both of them pretty tired, but now pretty much riding out Yeager here. Now Yeager looked like he could have possibly used the Peterson there on Bonell, but may have Bonell in a compromising position. 30 seconds to go. Yeager looking for a pin here. This would be an outstanding surprise. Bonell looks flat from here. It's all over North Penn. Mike Yeager comes out of nowhere to pin Bayan Brunel, who pretty much dominated this entire match. Wow. North Penn sideline is just all hyped up after that match. And Messerschmidt has a hard act to follow as Bayan Brunel was winning 10-4 and in total control until Yeager gets the pin. 30-10, North Penn now leads. What a turnaround for Mike Yeager, who I've seen about 5 matches of North Penn, and Yeager seems to finish strong and have stamina and a stamina advantage over his opponents, which is a credit to him. As you see Messerschmidt get taken down by Jim Bowl of Bensalem. So the only pin of the match thus far goes to Mike Yeager, and a surprise come from behind, down 10-4 pin. Messerschmidt down 2 here. Dave Messerschmidt, a junior, wrestling a senior, Jim Bowl. Bowl, one of Bensalem's best wrestlers, had an opportunity to talk to some of the Bensalem wrestlers before this match, and I really got an indication that Bob Meadows, Bayan Bonell, and Jim Bowl were the 3 best wrestlers. And we just saw Yeager come away with a big surprise victory. Messerschmidt gets an escape there. Mike Yeager comes in with a great victory over one of Bensalem's best. Blood or injury time here for Jim Bowl. We'll see what yeah, it's a blood time again. The Bob Meadows match, Ceramic was beaten 10-1. Meadows is a ranked wrestler in the region. Bayan Brunel was also ranked, and he gets beat by Mike Yeager. And Jim Bowl is a ranked wrestler for Bensalem, and right now he leads 2-1 over Dave Messerschmidt. Dave Messerschmidt, you see his hand. You will see his hand. His right hand is all taped up. He has a broken finger, and we'll restart here. First period. Messerschmidt down 2-1. Russian tie, no good.
30 seconds for us, first period, 30.
20 seconds left in the first. 2-1 lead, Jim Bowl. Bear hug for Bowl, reversed by Messerschmidt. Does he get 2? He's not going to get anything. No points for Messerschmidt on that move. Jim Bowl defers choice to Messerschmidt, who chooses bottom. Messerschmidt flattened on the mat. Jim Bowl just kind of sitting on top. He leads 2-1. Messerschmidt trying to roll out of it. Maybe has a reversal opportunity here. Messerschmidt goes to the headlock. Good move by Messerschmidt. It's going to be 2 for a reversal. He's going to get back points. Bohl trying to roll Messerschmidt over. So after this is all said and done, it's most likely it'll be 3 back points and 2 for a reversal. So it should be 6-2 Messerschmidt. But Messerschmidt wants the pin. Not going to get the pin as Bohl fights to his stomach. And Jim Bohl is going to get injury time. Here's the referee, 2 for a reversal and 3 points for the back points off the headlock. And it was a great move by Messerschmidt, who had a hold on Bohl's leg and forcing Bohl to his back. And Bohl was fighting him by trying to push off of his back and towards his legs. Messerschmidt rolled, uses Bohl's momentum against him right to the headlock. And Bohl looked like he would grab his throat at the end of that play. Probably more disgusted with himself that he gave up the headlock and the back points than he really is hurt. It's 6-2 Messerschmidt over Jim Bohl. Big turnaround here. Not quite as big as the match before this. It was 10-4, and Jaeger comes out with a pin. But Messerschmidt definitely comes up big with 5 unanswered points. And he's going to give up 1 here. So it's 6-3 Dave Messerschmidt. 30 seconds to go in the second period, I'm sorry. Messerschmidt's going to get 2 more. So it's 8-3 Dave Messerschmidt over Jim Bohl. 16 seconds left in the second period. Going to try and tilt Bohl, and he does. Great move here by Messerschmidt to get some extra points before the second period ends. He'll get 2 more. So a great second period by Dave Messerschmidt. Puts up 9 points and leads 10-3. Choice is Bensalem's Jim Bohl, who will choose bottom. Doing some quick math here, North Penn has won this meet. With counting this match, only 3 matches left. If Bensalem were to pin every North Penn wrestler, that would only be 18 points. North Penn leads by 20 currently. So we're going to see North Penn finish 3rd in Suburban 1 Conference. And really nothing to be ashamed of, as they only finished behind Council Rock and Neshaminy, the 2 teams that beat them. Messerschmidt's going to give up 2 points here, so it's 10-5. In favor of Messerschmidt. 1.5 minutes to go in the third. Belly down here for Messerschmidt. Armbar here on by Bohl. Some injury time here for Dave Messerschmidt as Bohl cranked up that armbar a little far. North Penn's trainer Dave DeFusco on the mat with Coach Setzline and Adam Taylor, a student trainer. Messerschmidt appears to be okay, stretching out his shoulder. He leads 10-5. 34 seconds to go, third period. 30-10 lead, North Penn over Bensalem. 10-5 lead, Messerschmitt over Bowl. Good move by Bowl. Can't keep Messerschmitt on his back, though. 10 seconds left. Messerschmitt's going to come away with a 10-5 lead, it looks like. North Penn crowd counting down the clock. Messerschmitt comes up victorious, 10-5. Stay with us as we'll see Kyle Berger wrestle John Howard next.
Michael Jordan, UNCF, take one.
We're here to tell you about the College Fund. It was set up to help deserving kids get a chance to be what they want to be. Are there any future doctors in the house?
Yeah!
Any scientists?
Yeah!
What about teachers?
Yeah!
All right, now who's going to play professional basketball? Come on. It's a good job. Please join me and support the College Fund. Your mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Yeah!
25 seconds into the first period, Kyle Berger and John Howard locked up at zeros. Berger comes up with a nice single leg. He's wrestling John Howard, a sophomore for Bensalem. Bensalem's fullback and backup running back, John Howard, 189 wrestling Kyle Berger. Kyle Berger is 16-1, ranked number 1 in the area and number 5 in the region. He knows that the meet does not depend on his match with a 33-10 lead. North Penn over Bensalem. One minute to go in the first period. Kyle Berger, John Howard locked up at zeros. Single leg here. Good outside shot by Berger. Howard looking for the out of bounds. Can Berger keep his toes in? He does. Does he have control? Yes. 2-0 Kyle Berger takes a quick lead. Howard looks very disappointed with giving up 2 points that close to the out of bounds. Sit out by Howard. Berger can't follow, lets him up. It's 2-1, Berger over Howard. Good trip by Berger, but Howard stays active and doesn't give up any points yet. Good move by Howard. Berger, single leg, lifts up, dumps, half Nelson. Good combination there by Kyle Berger, gets the 2 for the takedown. Now looking for more. Has Howard on his back, 4-1 Berger. Will get back points, but he wants more than just back points. Runs out of time, and that'll be 7-1 Kyle Berger. Choice is Berger's, he will defer. Howard will, looks like he chooses bottom. Stand up by Howard, faces, gets a point neutral. 7-2, Berger. Duck under by Berger, lifting for a single. Front headlock by Howard. Howard looking to trip. And Berger's going to use the out of bounds to his favor. Howard looks very tired as they go back to center. Minute 16 to go in the second period. Kyle Berger leads 7-2. North Penn leads 33-10. Single leg again for Kyle Berger. Lifting, but Howard. Toes are in, control, Berger, 2 points. Howard lying on the mat. Cannot believe he's giving up these takedowns on the edge of the mat. 9-2 Berger. Berger lets him up. Score should be 9-3, I believe. Berger goes to the single leg. Score is 9-2 Berger, but should get 2 here for a takedown. "20 seconds left in the second period. It'll be 2 for the takedown, 3 for the back. Is 14-2 Kyle Berger. So he's got a nice 12-point lead as the second period is about to expire. I'm sorry, it was 3. It's 14-3. Berger did let Howard up in the middle of the third period, giving him his third escape. So a correction on the score. 14-3, Kyle Berger. Start of the third period, Berger chooses bottom, is neutral, so he gets that point back. It's 15-3. 12-point lead for Berger. 3 more ends this match. Bear hug attempt here for Howard. He's going to try and trip, but they're both out of bounds. Berger outside shot, sweeps it up, trips him down. Add 2 more to Kyle Berger's score. That's going to be 17-3. And back points will end it, as a tech follow will occur after a 15-point lead is established. Third period, a minute to go. Kyle Berger leads easily 17-3. Puts in a cradle, and if he can get back points, this match is all over.
Seconds.
Cradle doesn't hold Howard long enough, but it's going to try and chin him back. 18 seconds to go.
15 seconds.
Out of bounds. So Berger's got 12 seconds to attempt to get a tech fall. An option here is certainly he could let Howard up and try to take him down and get himself a technical fall. We'll see what Berger decides to do. He could just aggressively go for the back point and see if he can get 2 or 3 back points to get himself a tech fall. He's going to give him one there. Berger. It's a muscle match right now. 2 seconds to go. No one wins that one. And it's going to finish 17-4. Major decision for Kyle Berger. Gives his team 4 points and a 37-10 lead going into the heavyweight bout. We're going to see Jeff Falterbauer Jr. wrestle John Jones, a senior.
At 275 pounds, Bensalem, John Jones, and for North Penn, Jeff Falterbauer.
Falterbauer and Jones scoreless. Not a lot of action. They're going to go out of bounds here. Restart in the center, minute 13 to go, scoreless tie. Fighting inside position, Jones gets it, but out of bounds. Neither wrestler here attempting to shoot in. They're just kind of pushing each other around the mat. Stalling called on both John Jones of Bensalem and Jeff Falterbauer of North Penn. Out of bounds, no points. Or does he give? He gave 2 points to John Jones on that. And Falterbauer will be down. So Jones has a 2-point lead with only 27 seconds to go in the first period. North Penn crowd calling for Falterbauer to get up, but almost rolls to his back. First period ends 2-0 John Jones of Bensalem. Choice is Falterbauer's, and he will choose bottom. So unable to get out of the bottom in the first period, Falterbauer will choose bottom here in the second. Minute 56, second period. The Knights lead 37-10. Will win this match. It's just a deciding on by how many points. as we watch Jeff Falterbauer, the North Penn heavyweight, against John Jones, the Bensalem heavyweight. So this does mean North Penn will solidify third place in Suburban 1 Conference. And the rest of the standings will depend on Council Rock Neshaminy, which I believe is this Saturday night. Should be an exciting match. First, they're tied for first place. One of them will lose and finish in second. Falterbauer, no action here on the bottom, as Jones has kind of just plopped on top of him for this whole second period. North Penn crowd yelling for Falterbauer to get up, but Jones has put all of his heavyweight body on top of him. Has tilted Falterbauer, pressing him to his back. Heavyweight match is over. Falterbauer gets pinned by John Jones. So a pin for Bensalem, their only pin of the night. North Penn only had one pin, and that was Mike Yeager. So a great effort here. North Penn comes away 37-16. I'd like to thank you for watching North Penn Television's coverage of the North Penn Knights wrestling team this season. The Knights will award their seniors with a 37-16 victory over the now 10-4 Bensalem Owls. North Penn improves to 10-2 and finishes in third place in Suburban 1. Stay tuned to North Penn Television for updates on the Knights as they prime themselves for the postseason.